Hey, what's up tube? Willington here. The Flip 4 is here, and in this video we're going to be looking at the key differences between the Flip 3 and the new Flip 4 and if it's worth it to upgrade. Alright, so if you own a Flip 3, the unboxing experience is going to be familiar. The only differences are just the size of the box and that the accessories you get are individually packaged this time. As far as design, there's not really a huge difference here. I actually would have preferred to get this in the black version, but they look so alike that I thought it would be easier for me and you guys to tell which is which if I got a different color, because as far as design, they look a lot like they're the same. I mean, they did some tiny design changes, and the Flip 4 is actually a tiny bit bigger than the Flip 3. And they also changed the design of the passive radiators, which I kind of prefer the older ones, but you know, they changed that. Alright, that's enough for the exterior. Let's look into the interior and see what exactly they have changed with the Flip 4 compared to the Flip 3. They updated the Bluetooth version from 4.1 to 4.2. I mean, with just streaming music, you probably won't tell a huge difference, but they did. The speaker also gained some weight from 450 grams on the Flip 3 to 515 grams on the new Flip 4, which is honestly not that much. The Flip 4 is still rocking a 3000 mAh battery like the Flip 3, but instead of the 10 hours of playtime they claimed on the Flip 3, they are claiming 12 hours on the Flip 4. Now, those are great improvements, but the next three are the biggest in my opinion. Number one of the three being, with the same 40mm drivers like the Flip 3, the Flip 4 now has a lower frequency response of 70 Hz, which is good compared to the Flip 3 that only went as low as 85. You can actually hear the difference in the bass. Let's take a listen. I recorded this using a high quality binaural microphone, so I advise you to use headphones as you listen to this for the best experience. And we will start with a sample of the low frequency response test to see which one performs better.
The money at in the back, counting stacks, new bands I'm buying that. All I see is green, money all around me. Find me on the throne, yeah, your girl be the queen bee. Self-made bitch, yeah, I buy my own shit. Benny, I got plenty Rolex on my wrist, got a stash in Brazil, yeah, I got a couple mil, yeah, call me the Don.
And as you could hear, there's quite an improvement in the lows on the speaker. For a more detailed test, I'll be uploading a sound battle of the Flip 3 and the Flip 4, which focuses mainly on how the two speakers compare sound-wise, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll put the link to that video as soon as it goes up in a couple of days if you want to check that out for a more detailed sound comparison in using different songs. Moving on to number two of my three big changes to the Flip 4 is the IPX7 rating. Unlike the Flip 3, which is only splash proof, the Flip 4 is completely waterproof, which means you can submerge it into water and it will be fine. Now, the Flip 3 was a huge rival and still is a huge rival to the UE Boom 2. But its downfall or its losing point was that it's not waterproof like the UE Boom 2. So I believe this is the answer to that from JBL. I'm excited to see and anxiously waiting to see what UE does with the boom line speakers. I'm hoping they come out with the new ones pretty soon, but let's come back to this video. Lastly but not least, JBL Connect Plus. This is good news and bad news. Here's the bad. JBL Connect Plus is not backward compatible, at least as of right now. What this means is that new speakers with JBL Connect Plus cannot connect with the older speakers that have JBL Connect. That's lame, I gotta say. But here's the good news. With the new JBL Connect Plus, you're able apparently to connect over 100 speakers to play at the same time, and that's JBL Connect Plus enabled speakers. That's insane. I would honestly love to try that out, but I don't think I will because I don't really have $10,000 to spend on that theory. So if they're lying, I don't know, we'll never know, at least not from me. So those are the notable differences between the Flip 3 and the new Flip 4. Now the big question is it worth it to upgrade from the Flip 3 to the Flip 4? That's a tricky question, but this is what I think. The improvements to the Flip 4 from the Flip 3 are not really that huge in my opinion. The only reason I recommend someone to upgrade if they already own a Flip 3 is if the waterproofness of the Flip 4 is something that you really need, or you really like every bass that you can get out of a speaker, because there's a little bit of improvement, as you heard, to the Flip 4 in the lows department. So if that's something that you crave and want to have it, if you can have it in a small speaker like this, there you have it. You can go ahead and upgrade. And maybe also if you think you'll be using the new Connect Plus feature. But if none of that means that much to you, you're fine with your Flip 3. But for the first time buyers, unless you're on a really tight budget, I would straight out go for the Flip 4 because it's obviously an improvement to the Flip 3, and it's also still a good price for the kind of sound quality that you get from this speaker. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I will put a link to the sound battle of these two speakers as soon as the video goes live in a couple days. So if it's up, check down in the description section below. The link will be down there so you can check out that video for a more detailed version of sound comparison of the two speakers. Thanks for watching again. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.